Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed day today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. So I'm being told that somebody needs to, protect their finances. Or somebody, needs to put some type of protection when it comes, to, their credit. Or, I'm picking up, identity theft. And something about the 8th house. So I looked into the 8th house. So the 8th house is often called the house of transformation, and it's associated with profound change, shared resources, intimacy, and the mysteries of life. It deals with themes like death, rebirth, inheritance, and other people's possessions, including financial inheritance and emotional baggage. The 8th house also delves into the deeper, more intense aspects of relationships, including vulnerability and trust. The 8th house is linked to major life transitions, endings, and new beginnings. It explores how we confront and integrate these changes, including spiritual and psychological transformation. This house governs inheritances, joint finances, and the management of shared resources, including emotional and spiritual inheritances from family and past relationships. The 8th house explores the deeper, more vulnerable aspects of relationships, including emotional intimacy, trust, and the merging of energies. While not necessarily about physical death, the 8th house delves into our relationship with death, the afterlife, and the mysteries of the unseen world, including the occult and spiritual realms. The 8th house follows the 7th house of partnerships and relationships, indicating what happens after forming close bonds. It reveals how deeply we connect with others, the emotional baggage we carry into relationships, and what we need to heal within ourselves through these connections. In essence, the 8th house invites us to explore the hidden depths of our psyche and relationships, confront uncomfortable truths, and embrace profound change for growth. So that could be, what somebody, is doing at this time, or what somebody, is about to do. But I also heard it's all an act. So I don't know. Somebody has a big ego out here. Somebody, could be going through, like an ego death. Somebody could be born in 1987 or 1978. But something about shared resources. I don't know, somebody, is acting like that they want to, build with somebody. Or that's how somebody, is going to portray, that they want to build, with somebody, but they really don't. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, we got stability. So somebody, could be keeping an eye on somebody's stability out here. Somebody, could be, watching, somebody's home, or, keeping an eye on somebody. This could be, through remote viewing, this could be, getting tarot card readings. This could be literally, committing a spiritual violation, by going into somebody's Akashic record, But if y'all see, all the lights are on in this house. So it's something about somebody's intuition. I'm picking up on a high priestess. So somebody, could be in a high priestess energy. Or, there's a dark high priestess, that could be involved. Let's just hop in and see what's going on. Yeah, we got the support card in the reverse. Somebody, could feel like that they're not being supported out here. Maybe, like somebody, has blocked their own finances, maybe, there are people, that have stopped, like supporting somebody. Or, like somebody specific, has stopped supporting somebody. But somebody definitely, could feel like, like that they're not being supported. This could be, like supported, like by their family members, supported, by, like a child's mother or father. Maybe somebody, hasn't received, like any type of, like child support at all, but somebody, has still been, like, carrying the weight. Somebody, has still been, like, making it work. We have the taking it all in card. So somebody, is about to, be able to sit back, and take some information in. I feel like it's some drama. Yeah. I feel like it's some drama. Or be aware, of like somebody, like trying to, like bring, like their personal drama to somebody's doorstep. I mean, yeah, it could all be an act. Somebody definitely, could just be sitting around, like taking in information. I feel like, this could be a secret hater, or this could be, like, somebody, that, like, they really don't like somebody. So, they sit around while people talk about somebody, and take it all in, and then, they go back to the person and it's like, yeah, what such and such said about you, what such and such said about you. But if they had somebody's best interest at heart, they would have stopped, such and such in the conversation to be like, yeah, don't talk about them, like they're not in the room. So somebody, could be being talked about, when like they're not even in the room out here. Yeah. But somebody definitely, is on the right path out here. This is, the on the right path card. Yeah. Somebody, they're on the path to righteousness out here. There's an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that's involved. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's involved. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got, give me my money. Somebody wants some money out here. Or somebody, could owe somebody some money. Ooh-wee. We got the Cold Brew card. So yeah, going back to that Dark High Priestess. Somebody definitely, could be trying to do some type of spell work. Because that is, the Black Magic and Spells card. So be aware, protect your money, protect your peace, protect your energy. Yeah. Hands in the cookie jar. So be aware. I don't know if somebody, is trying to use some type of spell work to steal, Maybe somebody, they're not just, like trying to, like, steal somebody's money or stop somebody's money. They could be trying to steal somebody's energy, steal, somebody's time. Yeah. Somebody's a time waster. Somebody's a money waster. Somebody, yeah. It's all an act. So just be aware. Why is this support in the reverse? It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that doesn't feel supported out here. I don't know. We got disgusted. So somebody, might be about to be disgusted by some information, that they hear. Or somebody, could just feel disgusted by somebody, So some type of action, that somebody, has taken, has caused somebody to look at them in disgust. Somebody's first, middle, last name can start with a D. Give me another one. somebody that possibly, yeah, hasn't, you know, like shown somebody support could possibly, yeah, like try to reach out to somebody. Yeah, with some information. I feel like somebody's fully informed out here too. Somebody, you know, could just be full of wisdom and knowledge. I'm picking up, you know, like an old soul, you know. Somebody, you know, that, yeah, like, you know what they say about old souls. They've been here before. So something about, yeah, somebody's past life. So I don't know, you know, if like somebody from somebody's past life, you know, could be, you know, could have followed them, you know, into this new life, you know. Something like that, you know, could be possible. Just give me one. Something is being erased. I don't know. Somebody, you know, is trying to erase somebody's Akashic records. Somebody, you know, could be trying to, you know, like undo, you know, like some type of spell work that they've done. Somebody, you know, could be trying to, you know, like erase the past. Or somebody, you know, could be trying to erase somebody's memories. Wow. Yeah, somebody can't sleep. All somebody does, you know, is, yeah, stay up all night. I don't know if this is like somebody staying up all night researching somebody, staying up all night, you know, trying to do some type of spell work, or, you know, I feel like, yeah, like somebody, you know, there's some spell work that definitely is affecting somebody. And I feel like yeah, they can't get no sleep. They're staying up all night, you know, they possibly aren't eating. Yeah, they could have circles, you know, like around, you know, like their eyes. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with a P or a R. Give me another one for on the right path. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be trying to erase somebody's path. Or somebody, you know, could be trying to block somebody's past. Yeah, but somebody is out of this world. So going back to, yeah, in this world, not of this world. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an A. Somebody, you know, could make some type of, you know, like public service announcement or something like that. Or somebody, you know, could, yeah, like say something, you know, like to, you know, like a lot of people. Or there could be, you know, like a public service announcement. You know, we've been dealing with, you know, public service announcements, you know, for a while now. Now that Mr. Trump, you know, has become the president. So something about that could be significant. Something about, yeah, space. I don't know. We possibly, yeah, could start, you know, hearing about, you know, like UFOs and aliens and things of that nature. You know, because I mean, it has died down, you know, but it could possibly, yeah, be, you know, like being talked about again. People, you know, could start, yeah, seeing, you know, spaceships and things of that nature, you know. But somebody, you know, could be looked at as an alien, you know, or something about, yeah, yeah, like aliens, like people that are not citizens of the United States. Something about that, you know, is significant. Somebody, you know, could just be you know, like considered as the black sheep. Somebody, you know, definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like looking in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like facing themselves. Somebody, you know, could be literally, yeah, in the mirror talking to themselves. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like trying to do some type of mirror magic. I don't know, somebody is trying to, you know, do mirror magic to mirror somebody's life. But we've already talked about that before, you know. Somebody, you know, is on the path to righteousness. Somebody tries to do, you know, like some mirror magic, you know, to mirror somebody's life. Yeah, they're not going to get the good part of somebody's life. They're going to get, yeah, somebody's past life. You know, like the bad part of somebody's life. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be up in somebody's Akashic records and they could find out, you know, that, yeah, like somebody is out of this world. Now they're trying to erase, you know, whatever, you know, that they have been doing. Or there's somebody, you know, that could look at somebody, you know, like, yeah, like they're out of this world. You know, I've never met somebody like this. I don't know. Why is this cold brew here? Ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream. Some type of spell work definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like making somebody yeah, like feel like they're mentally trapped or something like that. Or that's what, somebody, wanted, to happen to somebody. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar dollar bills, y'all. Yeah, something about some money. There could be, like some arguing over some money. But cash rules everything around somebody. So we talked about this the other day. Somebody, like worshiping money. Somebody, could be being erased out of somebody's life. Or somebody, could just be, like taking their energy back from somebody. It could be, because somebody, could be disappointed. Something about the police department. I don't know, somebody, was trying to, like, erase, like, clear up, like their criminal record, so somebody, could be trying to get some, like, some charges, like expunged, from their record, or somebody, is, trying to get, like some charges reduced or some charges removed. But be aware, because there definitely could be somebody, who could be trying to run back to somebody. Or be aware, of running back, to, or people, or going back to people, that have caused disappointment. Somebody's scary out here. I don't know. Somebody's scary. Or somebody's scared. Something about, the doctor. Somebody, could be, like scared to go to the doctor. Something about somebody getting paid to do something. So be aware. Yeah, somebody getting paid to do something. Somebody getting paid to run something. I don't know if this is, like run, like a business, run a social media platform. I don't know. Somebody, trying to run somebody's house. Something about, the police department, the doctor. We got the 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, could be very protective at this time. Somebody could be very guarded at this time. Somebody, they could be trying to, like erase somebody's protection, or trying to, figure out how to, like, get around somebody's, like protection out here. But something about, protection. Yeah, we got the 6 of Pentacles. So somebody definitely, could be about to, like, receive something out here. But somebody definitely, could have paid, like for some type of spell work, to take place. But somebody, could be about to receive, like some type of pentacles. That could be why somebody, is being told, like to, like protect their finances. Or, like there's somebody, that, they could be pocket watching, They could be trying to figure out, how somebody, gets their money. But it could be causing, somebody to be in this 5 of Swords energy. But going back to, like somebody feels mentally stuck, or, like something's going on with somebody's mental. Somebody is being distracted. Or something about, a lot of distractions. There could be, somebody, could be seeing a lot of crows at this time. I don't know. Or somebody, somebody's about to receive some type of payback. Or, somebody, like wants to, like, like get some type of revenge on somebody. But just be aware, of distractions at this time. Yeah, 9 of Cups. So, wish fulfillment. Somebody, could be trying to, erase somebody's wish fulfillment. I don't know. Somebody could be trying to, like, destroy somebody's dreams. Something about, erasing a pregnancy. So, getting rid of a baby. Somebody, could be trying to figure out, how to get rid of a baby. But I feel like, yeah, like somebody, has, like poured out a lot of themselves into other people. You know what I mean? And maybe, yeah, it's time, for somebody, to receive, yeah, like some reciprocation. Yeah, Six of Wands. Yeah, somebody, could be, like getting a lot of attention out here. I don't know. Something about, yeah, some tension. There could be some tension, between some people or, two people. It could have something to do with somebody getting attention. But something about, yeah, like somebody, like gaining attention out here. People, yeah, could be mad. Somebody, could be trying to get somebody's attention by trying to do, like some type of spell work. Somebody could be born in 1996 or 1969. Yeah. Cancer energy, so heavy Cancer. Something definitely is about to be brought to somebody's attention as well. It could be the fact that, yeah, like somebody is out of this world, like, yeah. It could be, that, yeah, like whoever is doing, like some type of spell work, yeah, like they could realize that, yeah, like it's not going to work. It's never going to work on, the out of this world individual. Yeah. And we got the Nine of Swords. So somebody definitely is all up in their head. If y'all can see all those black birds. So yeah, there is a dark cloud that's hovering over somebody. But birds, it's like, yeah, communication. So something about, yeah, dark communication or, like somebody having dark thoughts. I don't know. It's giving me, like somebody, that, yeah, like, somebody, could be hearing voices out here. Somebody could be born in 1999. But we definitely, yeah, looked into the number 99 multiple times. So yeah, the law of cause and effect. So yeah, what goes around comes back around. What you put into the universe, you get out of it. So somebody, could have, yeah, put out, like some negative stuff, when they're, yeah, getting negative energy, like in return. While somebody, is putting out positive stuff, so they're getting positive energy in return. Something about, yeah, social media as well. So yeah, like somebody, putting out negative stuff on social media or causing beef on social media. So yeah, they're receiving negative stuff back, or negative feedback, or yeah, like like somebody, was just playing, with the beef. But yeah, like somebody, yeah, the people that they were playing with, yeah, not playing with them type of deal. But we got the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody definitely, yeah, is about to receive something really big out here. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be stuck. Wow. Or somebody, yeah, they're stuck. So yeah, somebody's about to put on an act, to try to get somebody to help them, like to be unstuck. Yeah, we got the Two of Wands. So somebody, yeah, definitely could have some type of plan. But I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, yeah, because somebody's on the right path, yeah, like somebody already, has like created, like the blueprint, you know what I mean? Somebody has already, established, like, yeah, where they're headed. Yeah, because somebody has a plan. But be aware of somebody, having some type of plan. Or somebody, could be, yeah, mad because their plan, like ain't working. Something about, yeah, blueprint. I don't know. Something about, yeah, the blueprint to somebody's home. I don't know. Somebody could be casing somebody's home. Y'all just be aware. Hold on, y'all, because I'm looking up a song real quick. I don't know why it's not pulling up. Mm. I can't find it, y'all. I'm not gonna waste no more of y'all's time. But yeah, something about somebody breaking the blueprint, or somebody, yeah, like exceeding expectations out here. But while I was looking up that song, um, I heard a day late and a dollar short. And so basically, a day late and a dollar short, is like an idiom. And it means like too little, too late, or inadequate to achieve the desired result. The action or arrival was not done or did not occur at the proper time, missing the window of opportunity. The effort of resources applied were not enough to be effective. The overall impact of the action was minimal or non existent due to the combined factors of being late and lacking resources. Yeah, so somebody, something about, lacking resources. So, like something, like could have happened, like in the past. So, maybe somebody, especially, like during COVID, a lot of people, they lost jobs, they lost finances, they lost big, so a lot of people, they lost their homes, they lost their cars, So, yeah, somebody, could have, like took some type of loss, like in the past. And they're about to, gain, like big, so somebody, could have sacrificed a little, in the past to gain a lot. But we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So, there's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that is involved. But this Queen of Pentacles energy just gives me, like somebody, like focused on their money, focused on their goals, focused on, responsibilities. Yeah. Somebody's very responsible out here. Yeah, but then we got the Five of Wands behind the Queen of Pentacles. So something about, some drama. There could be some drama going on, and it could have something to do, with like two people coming together. Somebody, could have a plan, about, trying to stop two people, like from coming together. But it's kind of like, like whatever somebody's trying to do, because it doesn't have to necessarily be, like trying to stop two people from coming together. Yeah, like somebody can't do it. It's kind of like, like every time, like somebody opens their mouth, something bad happens out here. So I feel like that whoever this is, like, I don't know. Somebody, somebody's just a walking, drama magnet, somebody's a walking, somebody's walking karma, but, like not in a good way. Or, whoever this message is for, you could just be, like karma for some people. Yeah, somebody, is being told, like to not make it like a decision out of fear. But it could be Vindication Day for somebody out here. So something about, some karmic debt being paid. And so somebody can know that somebody's about to be vindicated. So somebody, they're in a mind trap. They're worried, they're having anxiety, they are scared. They, they could know that they're about to take some type of loss, or they're just all up in their head because they've been defeated. Somebody is going to, continue to have, positive movement forward. But somebody possibly, they could realize, that, like they listen to the wrong people out here. So there could have been somebody, you know, or some people that told somebody, don't support them, you know, get rid of them, or whatever have you. Yeah. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be being looked at as a superhero out here. Somebody, you know, yeah, somebody literally could have, you know, like superpowers, or, you know, is being looked at as having superpowers out here. So yeah, somebody, you know, is being looked at as a Superman or a Superwoman out here. But be aware, because you know what Supermen and Superwomen do? They save people. Maybe somebody, you know, yeah, is realizing, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have, you know, like saved them, you know, from being in the dark abyss. Yeah, somebody, you know, could help, you know, like somebody to see things, or, you know, from like a different perspective. Yeah, somebody doesn't have any emotions out here, or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, not feeling something anymore. Yeah, somebody, there could be some people, you know, that could be drifting apart out here. There could be a connection, you know, like between two people, you know, that could be, you know, like fading away, or, you know, two people, yeah, drifting apart. We got unexpected news. So somebody, you know, could be about to receive some unexpected news. Some unbelievable news will shatter somebody's expectations out here. I don't know. I mean, we got this 9 of Cups. So somebody, you know, could be pregnant. But the unbelievable news could have something to do, you know, with somebody finding out, you know, that, yeah, like a kid isn't theirs. But yeah, we have unspoken tensions. So something about, yeah, people playing tug of war. Somebody definitely, yeah, is pulling on somebody's energy out here, for sure, heavily. Somebody, you know, could have some type of plan, and it could be, you know, like to confess. Or somebody, you know, is about to, you know, like confess, you know, like their true feelings for somebody. Yeah, we got clearing the air. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be clearing the air. I don't know, somebody gave somebody some money, you know what I mean, and they took the money and did something, you know, that they shouldn't have, you know, done with it, you know. But somebody, you know, could be about to, you know, like clear up the some type of misunderstandings, and it could be, yeah, through some type of communication. So there are some unspoken tensions, you know, amongst somebody or some people. So the air is about to be cleared. Yep. It says release expectations. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, exceeding expectations out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, like need to let go, you know, of like expectations and allow things to unfold naturally, you know, within their life. So somebody, you know, could be expecting, you know, more, you know, than, yeah, like what they're putting out, you know. So if somebody, you know, is only, you know, giving 10%, you know, putting 10% out to the universe, they can't expect 100%. But it's something about, yeah, somebody, you know, like allowing things, you know, like to unfold naturally out here. Yeah. We got authentic self. So I don't know, somebody, you know, was, yeah, about to, you know, like remove their mask, you know, and show somebody, you know, like who they really are. But I feel like there's somebody that's already operating, you know, in their authentic self energy. You know, somebody's showing their true self courageously. Somebody needs to know that, yeah, there is a friendship, you know, that could be being tested out here. Or something about, yeah, somebody's friend, you know, about to confess their true feelings for somebody. So be aware. Something is being released. Something is being released, but pushing boundaries. So somebody, yeah, could be, you know, like trying to, you know, like test somebody's limits or test somebody's boundaries, or that's the plan, you know, to, yeah, like push somebody's boundaries or test somebody's boundaries, or somebody wants to confess, you know, that, yeah, like that's what they were doing. There could be somebody, you know, that wants to clear up some rumors. Somebody, you know, could be feeling like that they're being excluded, you know, like from their inner circle out here. There could be a child, you know, that feels like that they're being excluded. But we got breaking news. So a surprising revelation will shift somebody's perspective out here. Something is more complex than it seems. But somebody needs to trust the process. When it comes to, you know, like, don't rush for some type of answers, because, yeah, like, someone will speak their unfiltered truth. Or, yeah, like somebody, you know, I feel like somebody, you know, could be a truth speaker out here. But somebody, you know, has been telling partial truths. Or somebody knows that somebody, you know, has been telling partial truths. Somebody, you know, could be about to, you know, like learn some type of karmic lesson out here as well. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they're learning karmic lessons, you know, and it's the end, you know, of, yeah, like a karmic cycle, you know, because somebody, you know, has learned, you know, the lesson that they needed to learn. We got chasing you. So there is somebody that doesn't want to leave somebody alone. So somebody, you know, will keep trying. So I don't know. Somebody, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like, yeah, like walk away from somebody. Or, yeah, like somebody has already removed somebody out of their energy. Yeah. Somebody doesn't want to leave somebody alone. But I feel like whoever this person is, they didn't support somebody, or this person didn't want somebody to be supported, or this person, yeah, they don't want to support somebody, you know, but they don't want somebody else, you know, to support somebody else. So, yeah, like whoever this person is, you know, they're gaining off of somebody. So this person could be gaining weight, but this person could be gaining off of somebody. So that's why, you know, they don't want to, you know, leave somebody alone, or they don't want to, you know, like unattach from somebody. Whoever this person is, yeah, they could be obsessed. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have done some type of love spell. And, you know, it was supposed to stop somebody from chasing somebody. Stop somebody, you know, from feeling a certain type of way about somebody. And, yeah, like it's doing the total opposite. Something about, yeah, somebody being unbothered. Somebody, you know, like, yeah, losing interest. Somebody doesn't care. So I don't know, you know, if somebody is about to, you know, they didn't, you know, pay anybody attention, you know. Now they want to give somebody attention, you know. Now they want somebody to be bothered or interested. Yeah. Somebody, you know, could be single out here. I don't know, you know, there could be, you know, like a big fight, you know, that takes place, or a big argument, you know, and yeah, like somebody's like, I'm done, you know. Or when somebody, you know, yeah, is about to, you know, like end something, yeah, like somebody's going to be like, oh, I'm going to change. Somebody, you know, could be like online dating a lot out here. I don't know. Somebody, could have, like a lot of people pregnant, or, like somebody could have a lot of kids. Yeah. But somebody doesn't want somebody to give up. Or something about, like somebody, not giving up. Yeah, something about, not giving up on their dreams. Not giving up on, like their goals. I feel like somebody could be very motivational out here as well. I feel like, like somebody, like not having somebody's energy, or, not, like somebody, like not feeding off of, like some type of negative energy, and like remaining positive. It's causing something, like to happen to somebody. But I feel like, like not in a good way. Or it could be, like people in general. Yeah, somebody could have, baby mama, baby daddy drama. Somebody, could have, a lot of kids. Somebody, could be dealing with family issues. Somebody, could have something going on with child support. Or somebody, could be going through custody battles or something like that. I don't know. There could be an obsessed baby mama or a baby daddy. They could be, like trying to cause some type of drama out here. I don't know. Somebody could be pacing back and forth. Somebody, could be, not sleeping. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody, could have some type of addictions as well. When somebody, gets stressed out, they could drink or they could smoke. I don't know. A part of somebody's plan could possibly be, they want somebody to be single out here. They don't want somebody to have love. Yeah, they don't want somebody to be supported. That's what I keep, picking up. But somebody, could be ready for love out here. Or be aware, because somebody, could be like, yeah, I'm ready now. Somebody, could be relocating. Somebody's plan, could be to, like relocate to another city or state. Something about, a baby mama or a baby daddy. So be aware. Yeah. They are desperate. So somebody's desperate out here. Somebody's desperate. So be aware. Yeah, it's all in that. We got a money blocker out here. So somebody, somebody could be desperate to block some money, or like somebody, has, like blocked their own money. So like they're desperate, to get some money. But somebody, could have picked up on this, before, like somebody could do something. So I don't know. Something about, whatever plan, that somebody, had. Somebody picked up on it before they could do it. So joke's on them. Somebody definitely, could have x-ray eyes, so somebody's eyes are open, somebody is awakened, somebody's, intuition is high, somebody's third eye is open. Somebody's ex's name could be Ray. Somebody could wear glasses. Or somebody wearing, like rose-colored glasses. We got a Pisces, so there's a Pisces involved. So somebody possibly, could want to ask, like for a favor. So be aware. So whatever this is, somebody picked up on it, like before, this could take place. So I don't know, if like somebody, has psychic abilities or something like that, and somebody, could have picked up on something, and told somebody, to, watch out. Somebody could have had a dream, about something, and somebody, could have told somebody to watch out. So, like, somebody, could, they want a favor, they want somebody to, like, look into their future, and tell them, like, what's to come. But, somebody could have also picked up on, like somebody doing some type of spell work before, like, it could take place. But, the last attack definitely, raised the price. So, something about somebody attacking somebody. So, somebody, could have paid somebody to attack somebody. This could be, like, spiritually, energetically, or this could be, like, this could be, like physically. But I really feel like, it's like, psychically, energetically, spiritually, attacking somebody. Yeah. Somebody can't keep their mouth closed. Somebody, all they do is, like, talk negatively. So, somebody definitely, who somebody's baby mama or baby daddy, is gossiping about other people, or something about, like, somebody, dealing with some type of drama, and it has something to do with, like, other people. Something definitely, could take place within, like, the next 3 months. Somebody, could receive a call from an unknown caller that's furious and full of rage. And then we have, spell work. Yeah. Somebody definitely, could be crying over spilled tea out here. So, crying over, some spilled gossip, some spilled information, some information that, has been uncovered. Wow, but we got a Pisces. So there's a Pisces. There could be a Pisces, that could be gossiping about other people, or gossip. There's a Pisces that could be gossiping to other people about somebody. But whoever this is, they're obsessed, like, with a certain image out here. Somebody knows that something is going to happen. So, somebody, could be praying for the best, but, like, preparing for the worst out here. So, whoever this is, they possibly, want to try to, like, get an understanding. So, going back to, clearing the air. I don't know. Somebody, could have a warrant for their arrest out here. It could be somebody's baby mama or somebody's baby daddy. They could have a warrant, like, for their arrest. But be aware, because there is somebody, that, they're about to show their true colors. And it could be because, they're desperate. Or you could be a Pisces, This could be going on with you. But somebody's about to show their true colors, because they're desperate. And this could have something to do, with, like, gossiping about other people. Somebody's sister could be involved. Somebody, could have tried to attack somebody, by gossiping about them, by, like, trying to spill some type of tea, that now they're crying over. So somebody, could be looking for somebody. So somebody's baby mama could be looking for somebody. Somebody's baby daddy could be looking for somebody. Somebody's sister could be looking for somebody. But somebody, is definitely, looking for somebody out here. It could be a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. Whoever this is that, could be looking for somebody. I feel like like they're crying over some type of spilled tea. We got a G, so somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a G. Somebody, could be looking for somebody. And it could have something to do, with some type of, like, insurance policy. This could have something to do, like, with a home. This could have something to do, with, like, a life insurance. But, there's somebody that's about to, receive some type of instant karma for doing whatever, that they were doing to somebody. Definitely, gossiping about somebody. looking for somebody. So yeah, like somebody looking for somebody, if they're gonna receive instant karma, yeah, like they whole car, you know, could, yeah, like just the doors could lock up, you know, yeah, and then, you know, like the car could just catch on fire. Something about, yeah, instant karma. We got a toxic masculine, so there could be a toxic masculine, you know, that could be looking for somebody. There, whoever this toxic masculine energy is, they could be the center of, you know, like a whole lot of drama out here. Yeah. The gift of discernment. So, yeah. The gift of discernment, yeah, could be very important at this time. But I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, could have already, you know, like discerned, you know, like something, you know. So going back to, yeah, like somebody picked up on something, you know, before it could take place. But yeah, somebody also is being told, you know, like to pay attention to their dreams because, yeah, somebody's dreams are trying to, you know, like show them something. It could have something to do with, yeah, somebody that's desperate. So it could be, you know, like whoever this is looking for somebody. I don't know, something about, yeah, like somebody trying to relocate. I don't know if somebody has already relocated, you know, and yeah, like that's why somebody, you know, can't find somebody. But something stinks. So something ain't right. Something ain't right with somebody. But somebody's dreams are trying to show them, yeah, something ain't right with somebody or some people. Somebody could stink. Somebody, you know, could be musty. You know, somebody, I don't know. Somebody's, you know, private area, you know, could be off. But yeah, somebody's living a toxic lifestyle out here. Somebody's also, yeah, a put down artist. Something about, yeah, a medical emergency. So somebody, you know, could have some type of medical emergency. Maybe that's why, you know, like somebody or some people, you know, could be looking for somebody. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be hiding their feelings out here. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to be surprised. But something, yeah, something has been going on for months. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could have been, you know, like hiding a pregnancy for months. Yeah, so somebody, yeah, somebody can no longer cover this up. Somebody's cover is blown. We got a Libra. So there's a Libra involved. Somebody's ashamed to show themselves. Because everybody, you know, could be laughing at somebody. And somebody possibly, yeah, could possibly, yeah, realize, yeah, they're a day late and $1 short. So somebody, yeah, could it could be too late to apologize. So yeah, now, you know, like the attack, the price, you know, of the last attack has been raised. Now somebody, you know, wants to, you know, like yeah, I'm ready, you know, I apologize or whatever have you. What is going on? Somebody definitely is in their north node. So somebody is definitely, yeah, full of wisdom, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, they learned a lot of karmic lessons for sure. Yeah, there goes the north node. Something about, yeah, somebody's security system. Maybe somebody needs to get a security system or something about, yeah, like somebody's home security system. But somebody, you know, could be in a dilemma. So it goes back to, you know, like somebody, you know, like needing to ask somebody for a favor. You got hiding out. So somebody, you know, definitely, yeah, could be hiding out. I don't know if somebody's hiding out, you know, from like their baby mama or their baby daddy. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an R. We got the Scorpio. So somebody, you know, could be a Scorpio or have Scorpio in their chart. There's a Scorpio that's hiding out, or somebody's hiding out from a Scorpio. So be aware of somebody, yeah, trying to love bomb. But we got good news. So somebody definitely, yeah, is about to receive some good news. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could find out, you know, that somebody, you know, like did some type of fraudulent DNA test. Yeah. Somebody's health is declining as well. Yeah, somebody's being told, you know, like to live more, you know, and like worry less. Or yeah, when somebody receives some information, yeah, they're about to, you know, live more and worry less. But we got strategizing, planning, and plotting. So be aware, you know, because somebody definitely, yeah, could be strategizing, planning, and plotting. They could possibly, yeah, somebody possibly knows that somebody's about to receive some good news. So that could be why somebody's strategizing, planning, and plotting. Yeah, somebody possibly knows that somebody, you know, is about to, yeah, receive a blessing out here. But I feel like somebody, you know, has been a blessing, you know, like to somebody or some people. Somebody, you know, could have anxiety out here. Somebody, you know, they could be strategizing, planning, and plotting to cause somebody anxiety. But yeah, somebody's health could be declining. It could be somebody's mental health, you know. But yeah, it could be, you know, manifesting, you know, like physically. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have created some type of roadblocks and detours for themselves. Or, yeah, somebody strategizing, planning, and plotting to try to create some type of roadblocks and detours, but it's not going to work. Yeah, I feel like that they caused it. Yeah, and they're feeling like a fool. So somebody, you know, could be ashamed to show show themselves, you know, because everybody could be laughing, you know, and yeah, like whoever this is, they're feeling like a fool. Yeah, we got a Scorpio. So, I mean, there could be a Scorpio that definitely, yeah, could be strategizing, planning, and plotting. Or there's a Scorpio, you know, that feels like a fool. Yeah, somebody don't have no direction. Somebody's lost out here. Somebody, you know, could be involved in some type of gang activity out here. There could be an investigation, and it could have something to do, you know, with some type of gang activity. Yeah, we got undercover official. So, I don't know. Something about, yeah, undercover official. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like, somebody, you know, could sell drugs, and, you know, like, they could have sold drugs to an undercover official, you know, or, yeah, like an undercover official, you know, has been watching people. But we got blood test. So, somebody, you know, yeah, created, you know, like a fraudulent DNA test. There could be, you know, like an official DNA test that could take place. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like get some type of blood test because of their declining health, and they could find out, you know, like what's going on, you know, when it comes to, you know, like their health. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to ruin somebody's reputation, or, you know, yeah, like somebody could be strategizing and planning and plotting, you know, to try to ruin somebody's reputation out here. Yeah, fraudulent DNA test. I don't know. Somebody could have used somebody else's blood, you know what I mean, to do some type of fraudulent DNA test. But yeah, somebody's family is definitely, yeah, embarrassed by their actions out here. Because whoever this is, yeah, they've been playing dirty. There could be an undercover official, you know, that's been playing dirty. For somebody, yeah, this is somebody that somebody, you know, hasn't, you know, like been communicating with out here. Somebody can't take it anymore. So somebody can't take no communication. Or somebody, you know, can't take, yeah, what's going on, you know, anymore. So somebody needs to know that, yeah, like they're not wrong out here. So somebody tries to say, that's not right, you're wrong. Yeah, somebody needs to know that, yeah, like they're not wrong. There's also somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they can't reach somebody. So somebody, you know, yeah, they're looking for somebody. They can't reach somebody. But I feel like, yeah, like if somebody's not communicating with somebody, I feel like, yeah, somebody's not wrong for doing so. Yeah, somebody's making conscious decisions, whether tough or, you know, inconvenient. Yeah. So somebody, you know, yeah, they self-control. Somebody's first, middle, last name definitely, yeah, starts with a R. So going back to, yeah, like not making a decision out of fear. Somebody, you know, could have hacked into somebody's social media account out here. Somebody, you know, could have started, you know, like following somebody. There could be an undercover official, you know, that could have got into somebody's social media account. You know, it could be following somebody. Something about, yeah, somebody's following. Somebody's following could be going up, you know. Somebody hacked into somebody's social media account to see who somebody's following. So I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like exposing some info, you know, like to get some attention. Yeah, somebody has bad intentions out here. So be aware. But we got, yeah, security system. So something about, yeah, somebody's security system. So like if somebody hacked into somebody's social media account, yeah, like the security, you know, could have picked up on it. Yeah, heavy Scorpio out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, went against, you know, like some type of policy out here. Somebody, you know, could have tried to, you know, like report somebody's page, you know, trying to say that somebody, you know, like went against, you know, like, the policy. But yeah, we got subpoena to court. So somebody, you know, yeah, could receive, you know, like some type of subpoena to court. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have hacked into somebody's security system as well. This is like, yeah, like physical invasion of privacy, spiritual invasion of privacy. Yeah, somebody's being extra. They're doing too much. Somebody definitely, yeah, doesn't want, you know, like somebody to have real love. And the justice system is involved. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, fabricated many stories. I don't know. Somebody could have said multiple times that they were pregnant, you know. But somebody's, you know, like resilience definitely, yeah, could be shining through at this time. And somebody definitely, yeah, is about to, you know, like receive a victory. We got the solar plexus chakra. So somebody, yeah, could be, you know, like doing some type of spell work, you know, to possibly, yeah, cause, you know, like somebody's confidence to take a hit, or, you know, like them to have low self-esteem. But yeah, it's not working. And whoever these people are, yeah, they know, you know. There's somebody or some people that entered into unfamiliar territory out here. And there is somebody, you know, that's no longer in somebody's grips. And yeah, they're losing their mind. We got cleanser energy. So yeah, somebody, you know, would benefit, you know, like with cleansing their energy, you know. Something about, yeah, releasing. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, engaged in cruel intentions out here. And whoever this is, yeah, they can't clean up the mess that they made. So they can't clean up, you know, the tea, you know, that they, you know, are crying over, that they spilled. Yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, is all up in their head, or they're trying to, you know, like get somebody to be all up in their head. I don't know, you know, it's like somebody, you know, is trying to erase, you know, like, yeah, like somebody's memories, or, you know, trying to erase, you know, like somebody's mind, or somebody's trying to erase, you know, like somebody's connection, you know, like to spirituality. Somebody's trying to erase somebody's life purpose. I don't know what somebody was doing, but they can't clean up the mess that they made. Mm. Yeah. And because, they can't clean up the mess that they made, they're sitting in misery. Whoever this is that engaged in cruel intentions, they're sitting in misery out here. Mm-hmm. I don't know if somebody, was trying to cleanse, like cleanse themselves now or whatever. Yeah, but like, we got a Pisces. So there's a Pisces involved. There's a Pisces that definitely, they can't clean up the mess that they made. They're sitting in, misery out here. Whoever this person is, they could be, like expecting, like somebody to reach out. But just know that, many people are doubting you. Somebody, could be, like proud of being a player or a cheater. So, oh well, sucks to be them because, they're about to receive some karma. Or, like what goes around comes around, So, somebody, that they possibly, were being a player with or a cheater with or a player on or a cheater. Yeah, they're about to receive some karma for it. Yep. And somebody, is going through drastic times because, they took drastic measures, to attack somebody, in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion, that they, tried to attack somebody. So, just know that, justice is going to be served. There could be some type of family feud that could be going on, everything, could be falling apart for somebody. But I feel like, for one, it could be, to possibly, like get somebody, on their path. But we got the sacral chakra, so something about, the crown chakra and the sacral chakra. Somebody, could have been trying to erase, like somebody's creativity. Whatever somebody does as far as their life purpose. But something about, like somebody's sexuality or somebody, engaging in some type of pleasure, So something about, a good time, not a long time, and like somebody's about to suffer, for a long time. Karma, is getting the last laugh out here. Somebody don't want to let go of somebody. So be aware, because somebody possibly, could want to, like try to, like get married to somebody. Or somebody, somebody could find out, that somebody is married. Or there's somebody, that, maybe somebody, is in a relationship, and so, there's somebody, that's trying to, like destroy somebody, destroy their reputation, destroy them, destroy, their whole existence. And maybe they found out, that somebody, could be, planning to get married and relocate and, But it's something about, like somebody staying attached to somebody. But we got an Aries, so there's an Aries involved. Something about, Pisces, Aries season. But something about, some drama on social media. So somebody can't clean up, like the mess that they have made. And it definitely has something to do with some drama on social media. Something about, somebody being sexual or something about, somebody engaging, like in sexual activity. Somebody definitely is being sabotaged and they don't even know it. Somebody possibly, could have hit rock bottom trying to, like prove somebody wrong. So we got out with the old and in with the new. So somebody's sitting in misery, Maybe somebody realizes that they should have, outed the old, you know what I mean, and accepted the new. But somebody definitely needs to know that, like, while somebody else is stuck in a cycle, somebody's free out here. So there is somebody that possibly, could want to speak from the heart out here. Or, like somebody, is being told to speak from the heart. We got a Capricorn, so there's a Capricorn involved. Something about, some finances. Somebody can't clean up the mess that they made when it comes to engaging in cruel intentions, and it has something to do with, like money. Somebody definitely, twisted the truth to gain financially, and like it backfired. Somebody definitely, could be, like doing energy draining spells. So, but they can't clean up the mess that they made. A cord has been cut. So somebody, could have cut the cord themselves, or, like, yeah, like somebody's spiritual team was like, nah, snip, snip, mother freaker. But yeah, there are some lies and some secrets that are being exposed. So maybe, like whoever this is, yeah, they want to clear the air about some type of lies and secrets that have been exposed. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be being included, in a very important decision out here. So for somebody, yeah, somebody's going to receive a letter. Or going to receive something in the mail. But yeah, there's somebody that possibly, yeah, is expecting somebody, like to reach out. Something, because yeah, they know that somebody knows. Somebody's first, middle, last name can start with a T. But yeah, maybe somebody thought, that, yeah, like somebody, was going to reach out. Yeah, I did this and that, yeah, they're going to come running back to me, yeah, to try to, yeah, so somebody can say that, yeah, like I'm their superhero. Somebody, yeah, they were expecting somebody to be codependent on them. Yeah, somebody's INDEPENDENT. So yeah, backfire. So yeah, big backfire. And yeah, when it comes to somebody trying to ruin somebody's reputation, yeah, backfired. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be about to go through some type of public embarrassment out here. Somebody, could have been a part of some type of get-rich-quick scheme. Ooh-wee. Yeah, we got Aries season. So yeah, some type of cord has been cut, in Aries season. Somebody, could have been expecting for somebody to reach out during Aries season. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be going through an ego death. We got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So there could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini involved. There could be multiple people, that, yeah, that could be going through drastic times because of some type of drastic measures, that they took. Yep, we got seek and ye shall find. So something about, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like waiting on some answers. So I feel like yeah, like somebody, could have, like prayed for answers or whatever, and yeah, somebody's about to find out some answers. But yeah, somebody's used to things being handed to them. So somebody, yeah, they're in entitlement energy, and they don't have a reason to be entitled when it comes to, yeah, whoever, this message is resonating with. I don't know. Somebody, yeah, they feel entitled, like to somebody's light. Yep. But somebody's fraudulent and crooked actions definitely, yeah, lead to somebody's win out here. So you could be seeing the angel number 33. Just know that you are being supported and watched over on your life journey. Ooh, the feds definitely, yeah, could be watching somebody. We got separation or divorce. So somebody, could be getting a separation or a divorce out here. But we got court arraignment. So somebody, could, yeah, have to go to court. Somebody could be 50 to 65 years old, or there's a 50 to 65-year-old involved. There's a Gemini involved. Hold on, y'all, because something on the floor. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to go through some type of public embarrassment. Somebody, was trying to, publicly embarrass somebody, and now they're about to, be publicly embarrassed. But there could be some people, that could be trying to, like out one another to get out of trouble. Somebody, could be trying to, like regain control of some type of situation. But somebody could, be about to go through some type of public embarrassment, and it could have something to do, with, like a get rich quick scheme. Somebody, could be going through some type of public embarrassment, and it has something to do, with like their sexuality. Something about, like somebody, like trying to publicly, their plan is, like publicly embarrass somebody, to, because they don't want somebody to be supported. They don't want somebody to be loved or have real love. We got a mother, so there could be a mother involved. Or somebody's mother, could be passed away, and they're, watching over and supporting somebody. I don't know. Somebody, could be outing their mother, or somebody's mother, could be outing, like them. Or somebody, could be a mother, or something about, somebody's baby mama. But somebody definitely, learn to adapt and thrive and change. Somebody's mother could be bowing out. They could be waving the white flag. Or there could be some people, that could be bowing out, waving the white flag. But there could be some type of special arrangement that could be being made out here. So I don't know. For somebody, somebody's mother, could pass away, or somebody's baby mother. So we got to expect the unexpected. So the unexpected definitely is about to take place. The unexpected could be that, there's multiple people that could be bowing out. They could be waving the white flag. But yeah, there's some people that pretend to love and care only to get what they want and need. Yeah, they're fake. So yeah, whoever these people are, they could be, bowing out, waving the white flag. I don't know. Somebody, could be refusing to leave a home out here. Somebody definitely, they've been hiding a lot. Yeah, somebody, could be avoiding some type of direct communication out here. So I feel like somebody, is about to find out that, like somebody or some people are not on their side. Yeah, they're traitors out here. But yeah, somebody definitely is going through an ego death. And through this ego death, they possibly, could be realizing, that, like they can't clean up this mess. Yep. Yeah, because many spiritual laws have been broken. So yeah, it's time for somebody or some people to pay up. Somebody, has faced adversity and maintained a positive attitude, and that's why somebody, was positively moving forward. Somebody possibly, could be trying to, like move, to like a new city, a new state, or a new country, possibly because they can't clean up, like the mess that they made. But yeah, somebody's motivational out here. Somebody definitely, inspires change out here. But there definitely, could be somebody, that could get, like arrested in court out here. We got a baby, so something about, a baby. I don't know if there's some spiritual laws that have been broken when it comes to, like a baby. But something about, somebody can't clean up the mess that they made, and it has something to do with a baby. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Somebody could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. There could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper that's not being truthful. Something about, some threatening text messages. Somebody wanted to play the petty game. Yeah. Now they're receiving, petty results. There definitely, could be somebody, that, like owes money to multiple people out here. So going back to, somebody, wanting to ask somebody for a favor. Somebody definitely needs to know that, it's time for a spiritual renewal. And then we have, witness of injustice. So somebody, could have been a witness of some type of injustice, Somebody, could have made, like false reports. False police reports. So yeah, life is full of decisions. We are free to make our own. So yeah, somebody chose to make their own decisions, and yeah, they're finding out, the hard way. But we got God's vengeance and God's wrath. So God's vengeance, could be on to people. Some people could be going through God's wrath. But yeah, boomerang. So yeah, whatever, plan or whatever they were doing, yeah, boomerang, it returned, So yeah, what goes around comes back around. We got PSA. So yeah, public service announcement. So somebody, could make some type of public service announcement out here. Or there's a public service announcement, that could be about to, take place, like on a mass level. But we got long-term commitment. So I don't know, somebody, is going to try to make a PSA, a public service announcement, that they want to have a long-term commitment with somebody. But yeah, like it could boomerang, or somebody, trying to, like play a petty game, or, the game of jealousy, and yeah, it boomerangs on them. We got a Capricorn, so yeah, heavy Capricorn energy. Be aware, because yeah, somebody's a stalker out here. Somebody has a stalker. Or yeah, like somebody, they only want to be, in a commitment with somebody because of some money. But we got victory. I don't know, somebody, when they, go on social media, that they expose somebody's address, or whatever have you. So I feel like, like somebody, needs to get ready. Because yeah, I feel like some shit is about to pop off. Somebody's a scammer out here. Yeah, somebody has too many problems and not enough solutions. So there is about to be a change that's about to take place. So, and for somebody, could have been put, in like some type of fraudulent marriage out here. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.